Hello everyone, and welcome to Fatboy Likes Chips, where today we are playing the brand new F124. You can probably hear the music in the background. Yes, we are now playing the brand new game that was released to me yesterday. I've had a few hours just to meddle around with it, see how things are, try various different things out. So far, you know what, I'm enjoying it not too bad. I mean, yes, there's still some issues with the handling, but you know, they're saying they're going to bring a patch note and update to try and sort it. Now today what we're going to do, here we are, right, on the screen. What we are going to do, we're going to go straight into career. And we're going to try out the brand new driver career mode, because that has had a huge overhaul. And what we're going to do is we're going to, you know, we're going to go straight into action. We're going to skip into F1, full season, right, recommend settings, all of that. Brand new. Then we're going to go to a custom driver. We're going to do ourselves, right? So we are going to find our avatar. Here he is. Country, region, name. We do. We'll do Mr. Fatboy. Cowboy. Yes. You know what? We'll go with cowboy. And our driver number all the way down to 88. Helmets. Right now we don't really have any helmets, so we'll just quickly, there we go, we'll use that helmet. Podium emotes, well, we don't have one, and to be honest, we're going to go for a low team, so I hardly doubt we're actually going to get a podium for, you know, too long just yet. Academy. Now this is important. We can select what academy we want. Obviously Mercedes have 3, Williams, Mercedes and Aston. Ferrari, Stake, Haas and Ferrari. Red Bull just 2 with Visa Cash App RB, and Red Bull itself, Alpine by itself, and so is McLaren. And although I'm wearing a McLaren t-shirt, as you see, I'm probably just going to go for the Red Bull Academy, because I do want to start off in that beautiful Visa Cash App RB. And this is also new to the site. We have the driver ratings, so I'm 65 rated overall, and then we're going to be able to push that up, and who knows, maybe we'll be higher rated than Max Verstappen himself. I doubt it, but let's see. And we're actually going to go to the second lowest rated car on the grid, even though it's 6 in the real life championship right now. We are going to the worst one, essentially. So I'm not making it easy on myself. I promise I'm not making it easy on myself. Now, teammates. Oh god, what is Daniel's hair? Very frizzy. I'm gonna go for Yuki Tsunoda. Love Yuki Tsunoda, and I think he'll give me a bit more of a challenge as a teammate rather than Daniel Ricciardo.
Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, 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 but the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now,
I'm not sure we're going to be
it's
able to
over
be
to
a
you.
legend in a cash app. But, you know, who knows, maybe. So adjust the options to create a newer contract. The team will expect you to reach the RTG target you set yourself before the end of the season. Right, so this is... So I can set what rating I think I'll end up by the end of the year. Can I change... I can't change the contract lengths. Maybe I can in, like, future seasons, but not right now. You know what, I believe in myself. It says recommended 69. Don't. I'm gonna go for about, you know, 70. I believe in myself. I can go 70. Yeah. Is that it? Are we driving now? Settings. Right, what we're going to do is we are going to bump all the way up. See, now I'm going to start off with 85, 86 AI. If you think that's bad, tough. I don't care. Approximate weather forecast. Assist should be off except for the racing line. Rules and flags, here we go. Rules and flags on, rod. Simulation settings. For our driver career, what we're going to do is we're going to do medium 50% races. No, sorry, long 50% races, what am I saying? And then that should mean we can start, yep, so safety car increased, do broadcast, formation lap off for now, and then standard red flags, otherwise you don't really get any, unfortunately. Settings, we've already looked through here. Car damage, we'll do standard car damage for now. And I think then we're all ready. Oh, and then full qualifying, of course. Bit wide there, but we're good. Go. Lose the rear a little bit through there, but that's fine. Okay. Need to be careful of that corner. Because tyres have been heavily improved, in my opinion, in this game. In the sense that... Oh. You have to be watching the tyre temperature so much now. And locking up, or even just losing the rear in terms of grip, can heavily just increase that tyre life. And we get the fastest lap to go with that as well. Beautiful.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Lovely. So, first ever qualifying on F124 and of this career. Ideally, so we've got 3 sets of softs, 1 set of medium. I highly doubt we're going to get in Q3. And I'd like to use 1 set of soft for Q1 and 2 for Q2, ideally. That's most likely not going to happen. Actually change it to hot lap, see how it does. Make sure we have a nice, good run onto the main straight. Brake a little bit early, just so we can focus on that entry speed. Up to 4th gear on the corner. DRS and ERS, combine the 2. Joe's getting out of our way. What a lovely man. 4th gear.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
Yep, I'm not surprised we haven't been pushed down because I haven't done a lap yet, mate. Shut up. We do go green in sector 1, which is the only lap we've done, so it's going to be green. Remember, brake early for this corner. Still go a bit deep. That's going to cost. Try and use a bit of ERS just to say, hey, let's forget about that deep corner. Round and fourth again. Full throttle round. Fourth again. And then drain the battery. Drain it, drain it, drain it. Want to use every single bit of that ERS. Ooh, a 137. Puts us P4 at the moment. Lovely bit of clean air. Nice exit. Much better through there as well. Bit deep through there, but it's fine. Not horrific. We go fastest in Sector 1. I'm not entirely sure who has actually done their first runs quite yet. But whoever has, we are the fastest out of all of them. Norris very kindly getting out of the way for us. We go fastest of anyone in Sector 2 as well. The final sector is just straight, so we're going to drain the battery all the way down them. So it was a 37 last time, and it's a 31 this time. That was a nice lap. Happy with that one. Get a nice exit, which we do. No, little bit of wheel spin on the back. Try and use a bit of ERS. Better around there this time. You don't go fastest, but I'm hoping we can at least beat Valtteri Bottas in that Sauber car. Because really, that's where our fight is going to be, is with him. And we go very deep, which is going to cost us for the entire straight. Do we beat Valtteri Bottas? That is what I want to know. By the looks of it, he has just finished his lap. So we come around the final corner. Good exit. We don't. Valtteri Bottas goes faster than us. We go fastest in Sector 1. Now usually, I'll see something like that, and the pressure will get to me, and I'll bottle it. Not today. Brake nice and early for that corner. We still go deep, but not as deep. So we're up on our previous time. Squeeze the throttle, don't use too much. It's a green sector 2, but that's fine. It's still green. Now we drain the battery. Lovely last corner. We're going to improve by nearly 0.8 of a second. Where does that put us? Seconds!
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
I'm increasing the difficulty. What? Yeah, okay, we're going to increase the difficulty for the race.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Cowboy completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Bottas, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Stroll, Joe, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Albon, Hulkenberg, and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track.
The strategies, it reckons a 3-stop is best for us, and tyre wear around here is a pain. I'd love if we could also extend, so we do 8-8, something like that. To me, that seems better instead of doing 7-9, especially 9 towards the end. Who knows? Maybe we can even do 9 laps on the first set of mediums, so we have a bit more of an advantage for the final part of the race. We'll go with that. Don't know where everyone else is starting. They seem to be the only ones on hards in the top 5, possibly lower down. But here we go, 5 red lights, and it's the first getaway on F124. Not the greatest of starts, a little bit of wheel spin. Leclerc goes up, down or outside. We're going to brake early because I know how much seat of Bahrain can be sometimes. Perez tries to shut the door on us, but he gets through. Are we going to be able to have another look down Sergio Perez? We're certainly going to try. Fighting a Red Bull, the sister team fighting the big brother. We go around the outside. Brake early, yep. I'm going to use a tiny bit of our battery because it can be quite difficult to charge the battery along here. Not many slow speed corners where you can turn it off and not be vulnerable. So we need to be really careful how we play this. We're coming to the end of the first lap. We've lost 1, maybe 2 positions, depends how this last corner goes. Give him the room. Maybe a bit of ERS. Now, if Sergio Perez wants to overtake us, I will not stop him. Because we could use the DRS for the straight. And if anything, I might brake a tiny bit early just to give us that DRS along here. Still side by side once again. But I have DRS. We're going to use the opportunity to go none on DRS. Round the outside this time. I get the move done. So does Hamilton. This entire Grand Prix is going to be us defending positions. Once again, if he wants to overtake us, I will not say no. He is more than welcome to. In fact, might even help him along just a tiny bit. Try and keep our nose in for our corner. He gives up the position. I think that is what is going to protect us. We let them overtake us for the main straight. And then we go side by side for the first corner. And then when it comes to the second straight, we have the DRS and we can just use that. Not to pull away or to attack, but just to defend. Back on the main straight. Has Hamilton learned his lesson? Is he going to go for the overtake again? Looks like he is. He hasn't learned his lesson. He's ahead at the corner. Takes a lot of curb. Keep our nose in the contention. And we get the DRS once again. See, I think we just have to do that for 25 more laps. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Come on. You know you want to overtake me. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Ah, he actually gives me a bump. I think he's a bit fed up of my little tactic. So much so, he actually gives me a bump on the rear. We're going to have to go defensive around this corner. Okay. So first time for me, and for possibly you guys, is seeing these new objectives they've introduced where at random points they'll give us an objective to do. And believe you me, I will happily use my ERS just to get the 7-time world champion off my back. And we've actually pulled out away from Lewis Hamilton, so he's no longer getting our DRS. Which I don't know how that's possible. Maybe those mediums are really starting to give over. And already the hards are proving to be a good race start tyre. We're actually closing the gap to Leclerc as well, because I saw a lap ago it was 5.1. Now we're sitting at 4.6. There we go. See, in 8 laps, 25% tyre wear already, then theoretically, around lap 16, we'll be on 50% tyre wear on only 1 tyre. As the mediums and the soft runners decide to pit at the same time. Now we've got a washout tyre wear. I mean, our front right is doing so well. It's only on 21%. Not even 2% a lap. And it must be said now, they're not gaining as fast as I thought they would have. We're not boxing this lap. We've still got about 3 laps to go.
Keep an eye on your distance and the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Shame really, because I'm not boxing. So 35.4, and we already break that. honestly, the AI fighting, we've actually, you know, gained time on Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc from them fighting alone. And I assume Charles is going to be boxing due to the fact he was on softs earlier, but Max is definitely going to be boxing because he's gone on to medium. So, you know, from my perspective, we're in a really good position now. Maybe we even go further than 16 laps. We just keep going. Oh, yep. There we go. There it is. First major mistake this race. But it doesn't matter because they're still fighting. So we can make a mistake like that and somehow, you know, still gain a 10th or lose a 10th. Please box now. Please box now. Because I know what I said about boxing a lap later. So I hope they box pretty bloody soon. They do. Right, we box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Let our engineer know we will be boxing this lap. Coming in to say hello. There we are, into the pits. Brake nice and early because I do not want a penalty. We're in such a good position, I'm not going to do something so stupid as get a penalty. There we go. Pits, is Perez coming in as well on those hards? Yes, he is. Looks like everyone else is as well. Sonoda goes on to softs. So now no more pit stops for us or the AI. So the gap is, you know, 16, nearly 17 seconds for this race win. And only 10 laps for them to actually come take it from us. Sitting around the, you know, the 133s, 134s. As Max Verstappen's still not gaining. He's now got to gain, he's gone from having to gain 3 seconds a lap to 5. And I think finding that loophole in the strategy has just given us such a strong advantage that we've been able to stay ahead in the second, or sorry, the 9th best car on this grid. Yes, we haven't been able to, you know, push and maybe enjoy the race in wheel-to-wheel racing, but we've, you know, thought about it. We've worked smarter, not harder. As the only... Oh. See? Now we're really starting to lose the grip. You know, from last year, AlphaTauri took a gamble. They become VCAR, Visa Cash App RB. They put their trust in me, a brand new driver, not experienced in any way, to come into the team, possibly to back up Yuki Tsunoda, but it looks like he will be backing me up, because on our debut, we will be becoming a race winner for the final corner as long as we don't mess up. Those rears are really bad, but we're going to cross the line to become a Formula 1 race winner on our debut.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserve that race win. Well done, mate.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win.
Well, you're always unsure of the competition and what your opponents have been able to do in the off-season, Crofty, but they've come here today, they've delivered the performance that you dream about, and wow, did they make that car sing today. Really impressive stuff.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
So at the end of the day, Valtteri Bottas does get kicked out of the top 10, unfortunately, after qualifying, I think it was P6, P7, around that mark. Our teammate actually finishes 19th, but starting 16th, not the greatest race for him. Standings, right? Standings, top 10, standard, but as you go to Constructors now, so, we're first in the Constructors. I don't really understand how that is possible. We will definitely be upping the AI, like I said. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and we're going to move on straight on to Saudi.